All set in the middle for the start of this second Investec Test match. I've got the two captains, the match referee, and Daniel, our mascot. Alistair, you've got the coin. Give it a flick, please. Alistair, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a bowl first.
Reasons for that?
It looks a good wicket, but you know, here heading to the overhead conditions, quite similar to Lords. You tend to look up, not look down, and you know, with four seams as well, want to get try and if there's anything in the wicket, it's going to be up the front.
What is your team news?
We're unchanged from that side we played last week.
What do you need to do better to win this game?
Well, we almost got there, didn't we? It was a really good performance from I think throughout the 5 days on a tough wicket to get a result on, and to get so close, obviously disappointing at the end. But at tea time on that last day, you know, it didn't look like we were going to get there, so we can take a lot from that. We just got to start well and put some pressure on Sri Lanka.
A word on Ian Bell, 100th Test match for him, a special effort from a special player.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, he's one of the best batters I've ever played with, if not the best. And for 100 Test matches, an extraordinary effort to play for the amount of time it requires of a 100 Test match under the pressure you play under, and at the level he has achieved is fantastic. So to join the 100 club, he can be very proud, and hopefully we can make it a special week for him. What
about Liam Plunkett? You used him as a bit of an enforcer at Lords. Different conditions here. Will he bowl differently? Well,
I think you've got the option to do both with him. You know, I've been really impressed with the way he's been able to hold length. I know when he first probably played, he wasn't as good as that. Now he's come back a totally different bowl. He can hold length fantastically well, but he's also got the option of bowling 90 mile an hour around the wicket at your head, which can't be pleasant.
What about you personally? Your last 100 was on this ground a year or so ago. Another one would be good timing.
Would be fantastic.
Good luck today.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Angelo, you've lost the toss. What would you have done?
I wasn't really sure, as I would have probably batted first, because it looks a good wicket. I know it's slightly overcast, but you know, wanted to bat first.
If it does move around, you got confidence in your top order to play the conditions?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we just got to, you know, get through the new ball first, you know, fight it out and see how it goes.
What did you do well at Lords, and what do you need to improve on?
Yeah, I think we can, you know, improve in all three departments. I thought we batted pretty well and bowled pretty well, but I think overall we can improve in all three aspects.
England's tail got a few runs. Have you spoken about them, and are you going to bowl differently to them?
Yeah, I know. They batted brilliantly, so we got to think about it more and, you know, come up with some strategies.
And you personally, the captaincy has had a good effect on your batting?
Yeah, I'm just trying to contribute whenever I can with bat or, you know, either with ball. So you know, it went pretty well.
Good luck this week.
Thank you.
So the news from the middle is that England have won the toss. They're going to have a bowl.
In case you've joined our coverage a little later, the news is that England have won the toss at Leeds and they've elected to field first, which means that Sri Lanka would be coming out and batting first. Kaushal Silva, Karunaratne showed a lot of grit, but it's this middle order they'll have to be a little wary of. A couple of changes. Sangakkara
of good form and technique in the first Test match, and then of course Sangha and Mahela, but Angelo Matthews scored a century there. Chandimal has come in place of Prasanna, the wicket keeper, so Sangha will have to now keep. Dhamika Prasad has come in place of Kulasekara, so they've made a few changes. You'll get Iranga, Herath and Newan Pradeep, so it looks all right actually. Let's be fair.
So they've also kept Leeds, of course, in mind. The ball does a bit, so they've gone in for that extra pace. But looking at England, Alistair Cook short of runs, and it's high time because Indian tour is not too far away.
That's true, and he'll be tested. People know where to bowl to him. Gary Ballan scored a century in the first Test match. Ian Bell playing his 100th Test match. Double centurion Joe Root. Moeen Ali is asked to bowl a lot of overs. You've got Matt Pryor, then Chris Jordan, who impressed me in the first game, scored some runs and bowled those heavy balls, and good with the old ball as well. Stuart Broad, good as ever. Liam Plunkett needs to actually now pull his weight into the side, and James Anderson, he's the man.